The push potential from IG is really strong. Again, with Lycan and the Leshrac, you're going to be able to push down quite fast.
Just trying to screw around with that pull. Last will join him though. Purification is there. FY actually getting pretty low. Now the Nightmare comes out already. This might be a kill. FY turns around for the rolling boulder, but he will end up losing his life to Ollie very early, honestly. So much HP regen. Mid lane though, they are going onto the OD, and it looks like Somnus will end up losing his life though. Can they find the trade? Oh, nice Nightmare dodge. My goodness. X-Nova now gonna end up losing his own life here, but did you see that Nightmare dodge?
Oh yeah.
Now that he will show Shards was not on point, and FY, he comes in from behind, but what can he really do here? He kicks Emo back, but it's not really going to do much, and FY, I think he's just dead here. There will be the Astral Imprisonment on Emo, but it's not really going to do too much for the sake of helping out FY, and now Somnus is also dead. They will even chase up X-Nova, who try to help, but with that tag team slow. Another 3 heroes going down in the mid lane.
IG support duo, along with the fact that they don't really rely too much on like very big skill shots. You know, you really rely on FY here to land what he needs.
They will end up getting a nice little pick off onto Ollie, and Somnus will pick that one up for himself. Bot lane now though, Chalice is in massive trouble. Arme comes in to try and help out, but he's just a PL, and it's way too early on. He will doppel, but he's pretty much dead right now. Emo's Pulse Nova will just clear those illusions, and it's pretty hard to slow him down. But hold that thought for a second, John. Mid lane, Ollie, gonna get ganked up. Somnus, can he deal the damage? Yes, he can. He'll drop the sanities for this, though. Dogfights is there. He really wants that kill in the OD again. Emo coming in as well. Astral is there just in time, though Somnus still copying a lot of damage from that Pulse Nova. Nice roll in from FY. Shards will not connect properly. Well, he can't continue to do so, although X-Nova and FY now creeping along through that tree line. Even if they want to go for last, it's not the easiest pick off, especially without that Doom, but they will get started. The Silent Slow is there, though. The Nightmare again helping out. The Hex is there as well. Shackle's coming in. It's taking a hell of a lot to kill off last, and he's still not dead. Purification comes in, and they'll go after the Doom as well. Chalice is dead, and now FY just needs to get the hell out of there. Though Dogfights, he has a snowball. He has a tag team. FY, he does kick him back, but it looks like FY is probably going to die, although the stun does not connect. The Nightmare was there anyway. Dogfights will be there. The rest of his team is there as well, but it looks like they're probably not going to be interested. At the very least, the Serpent Ward's now committed, and they'll be able to find that tower, though. Nice rolling from FY. There's the Fiend's Grip as well, straight onto that the Earth Spirit. Now Guardian Angel comes in as well. FY disappears. Doodle, he goes in. X-Nova will be the target, and he grabs him as well. Sanity's Eclipse is there, though, and Dogfights pretty much gets taken out. Ollie just trying to make a run for it last. Still standing there fighting. It's a lot of damage coming out from those Arcane Orbs. And it looks like he should just be dead here, and last will be. Actually rotate around, try to have a go. Well, mid lane, they are going to try to have a go at Somnus. The Shackles are there from X-Nova now, and Ollie copying a lot of damage. The wards have been dropped as well from X-Nova, though the Fiend's Grip comes out. Arme joins the fight. They take down Ollie, and the only one left is pretty much the Leshrac Emo. He will end up falling in Dogfights, trying his best, but he can't do much about this. Chalice joins in late. Doodle actually comes into this. I'm not sure about that. Though the Astral was actually on the wrong target. EP for the moment. Looks like he will eventually be able to run away. In fact, he might just jump on Emo, because the rest of his team are moving their way up. Emo, though, gets started with the Yules. Now, no Split Earth coming out. Now the Rolling Boulder as well from FY. It looks like they will end up getting Emo, though Dogfights does find the trade in Arme. Now the Rolling Boulder again. Chalice is there, though, with Somnus, and Dogfights willing. So a 2-for-2 trade. Like,
is Roshan affected by tag?
well, we're going to see OD gets gone on, and well, it looks like he's just going to end up losing his life. Somnus gone pretty darn quickly. Nice stun out from Chalice, though. Now FY rolls in as well. They'll take down the Aegis. They are going to move into Chalice again. They'll finally take him out. Guardian Angel comes out as well. It looks like they just want X-Nova in the back lines. Snowball there as well onto FY. FY will Rolling Boulder out of there, though. Mid-tier 2 tower is being pushed in now by LGD. A nice shot to Chalice, but he is a very hard target to go for. Emo will get started with the stun, but he heals through all this damage. Chalice will just walk his way out with the Scorched Earth, and now they might reinitiate. Somnus, he's looking for a target. Again, that 10-second BKB ready to go. Really wants to make it a bit of a surprise. Arme moving in as well. There's the BKB coming up from Somnus. He'll get started. Now FY, he stuns up that Omni Knight, and it looks like he should just drop. In fact, it was Dogfights on that Tusk that ends up going down. Now the Doom as well, going to be the target, although Emo copying way too much damage. And they get Somnus finally on that OD, but Ollie's lost his own life. And now FY, well, he's still man-fighting this Wolf. In fact, they get him with the punch, the Walrus punch that is. And Emo, did he just buy back, or was that the Bloodstone? Probably the Bloodstone. Oh, he did buy back. Well, he's about to die back. Emo, he ends up falling last. Can he survive throughout all this? He is healing himself up, although Dogfights will be the target. Chalice will get snowballed up. And Dogfights, I mean, this is a very prolonged team fight. Last is just so hard to kill. And meanwhile, Doodle, he ends up finding X-Nova. Dogfights still being chased down. The Lance is there and he should fall. And he will eventually. Oh, LGD looking to initiate again. They have found Ollie on that Bane now, and it looks like he will get melted though. Nice shards comes out, and the Shackle being cancelled off as well. FY actually misses the Boulder Smash, and now he does get Warriors punched up. Dogfights not going to be the target. It will indeed be Emo, but now the Guardian Angel comes out, and it looks like the side of IG are relatively safe for the moment. They will try and turn around with Doodle, and they are dealing a lot of damage to Somnus on that OD. Can he get out of there? It looks like he probably can't, and he won't. Meanwhile, Ollie's still alive. He will finally end up dropping a 1-for-1 trade, although LGD lose a lot more. Basically free, or at least force out a buyback. Getting Somnus would be very nice. They will get started. Walrus Punch is there on Somnus. He does force stuff out, though. The Astral was there as well. Now Chalice, he'll be the target. Can they burst him down fast enough, though? It looks like they probably can. And Chalice will end up dropping. Now Arme as well, copying a lot of damage from Emo's Pulse Nova. And, well, they missed the stun. FY rolled in to try and help out. He's probably going to die here, though. Somnus is there right-clicking, but he's copying a lot of damage himself. Dogfight still in the middle of all this. Nice Sanity's Eclipse, and X-Nova finds himself a double kill. And, in fact, IG are the ones losing this team fight. 4 down for the side of IG. It really did look all IG, that team fight, but a couple little mistakes, and they just could not finish off the heroes they needed to. And LGD, they just made their way back into the team fight and ended up winning it quite convincingly.
I think it came down to the fact that Somnus managed to dodge that initial stun from Emo. The fact that he just lived long enough to cast his spells was really the kicker there.
It's just way too late. With that Bloodthorn that came out, just too much damage coming out from the PO, and now they will roll in IG. Can they win this team fight? They will go immediately onto that Doom Chalice, and Chalice, well, he's not dead quite yet. The Astral was there, though. Somnus, he will hit the cheese just in time. Chalice still trying to make a run for it, though. Somnus as well, copying a lot of damage. Arme, he comes in to try and help out. FY jumps in the middle of everyone with that Magnetize. Now the ward's dropped as well. The Guardian Angel, though, coming in, and nobody has died yet, believe it or not. Now one will in the Wolf. The Lycan has been lost. Somnus still in a slither of HP, but somehow alive. Dogfights, he didn't turn around fast enough to take him out, and the Astral will save him. And with that, they'll get a third in Emo. No buybacks on anybody, and they'll call GG. What a team fight. I mean, it just looked like IG should have had that so easily, but again, just those couple little mistakes.
And Kunkka Alpha's spells are really nice to take away. So FY will be having a good time in this game, I feel.
Even trade of CS for the Jug and the Bounty Hunter. Dogfights may actually lose his life. He gets lifted up and he gets taken out. Back bot lane, they have engaged again onto X-Nova. Arme as well will make the run out. X-Nova will die. The Fire Spirits do connect. One more, though Arme does make it to the Shrine. Unfortunately, they're only level 2 Fire Spirits, so the damage isn't high enough. Meanwhile, top lane Doodle may end up falling, and he does. Chalice finds another one. Now Dogfights, though, will be chased down as well. Chalice wears that Janata Strike in a couple seconds. Dogfights will lose a bit more gold just before he dies. Chalice with a double kill, because he keeps getting his gold stolen. Mid lane, though, Emo did end up finding FY. He may lose his in life. In fact, a very lucky route coming out. He was going for the TP and he got rooted in one hit. So although the kills are pretty close, the net worth not so much. And Arme, though, he can't really afford to die right now. He will dive a tier 1 tower with that Shadow Dance. And, well, he gets juked out, and now Dogfight's trying to find a kill back their way. Arme, he will get right-clicked by the tower.
A very good start. I think that is usually how most games go.
Oh, Chalice breaks his smoke. May lose his life for this, but it's probably worthwhile in saving his lone druid. X-Nova is there as well. They've stuck around for a bit though. Dogbites has been stalking them. Now Ollie throws down the egg as well. They're going to try and burst it down, but the overgrowth comes in time with the torrent as well. They've chained everything perfectly on the side of IG. Somehow Somna's still alive throughout all this. And LGD getting a bit greedy there. Or will he? He looks like he wants to steal some gold from Emo, and he will get started. Now Arme is there. The boat comes in to try and help out, as well as the torrent. It's a lot of damage coming out onto LGD, but Chalice is still making the chase. The armor toggle coming out onto Emo. Dogfights, meanwhile, getting chased down by Arme. Looks like Emo will be alright. Doodle coming in from the backlines as well, but the Phoenix not going to be so lucky. He gets feared up, and he just lets it go. And meanwhile, bot lane now, Arme going to find Last, who seemingly was going to throw out an RP to try and protect himself. Emo will be there. They will get started. Again, the Omni is available and no Shadow Dance available. Well, no matter anyway. He does wand up in Shadow Dance though. And now Doodle going to be chased down. FY stole the spin as well. And Doodle's going to cop a lot of damage because of this. They even take down the healing ward. Although they still want to fight on the side of IG. Arme as well says, thank you very much. I'll take your life for that. Emo still going after Arme. The overgrowth is there. They will finally find him. The egg as well. Ticking everyone down. Chalice, he should end up falling as well as that. FY goes down. And IG are looking great in this team fight. They'll take 4 down for the price of 1 on the side of IG, so it certainly doesn't suit them, this team fight. But they do get a bear out of that. Boat now as well. Oh, this is not going to be good if the bear has no respawn. They are going to spin on him. Somnus trying to make a run for it. Arme meanwhile gets Ollie. Now the Omni Slash is on the bear. That is not the target you wanted to go for. FY, he stole the Omni Slash as well as the boat before. And he'll go into Doodle, but he attacks so damn slow. The torrent will not end up connecting. Now Chalice is going to be rooted in place. The spin is there as well. And Chalice should just be dead throughout all this. He steals a bit of gold.
Emo lands a good boat out. It's very hard to play up against.
Dogfights goes in. Overgrowth is actually available. Boat as well will connect on the Lich and X-Nova. He isn't down yet. The Frost Shield again coming in handy. Now Last ends up falling at Arme. He'll come in and take down Dogfights, and X-Nova survives it. In fact, no, he doesn't. The urn was there.
Phoenix.
FY gonna try and solo defend. He still has the Omni Slash, mind you. He will use up. Doodle running in. All this for a Rubik. He is still Omni Slashing as we speak, but again, he attacks so damn slow. Where's the rest of his team? And how the hell is FY still alive throughout all this?
What?
He's making a run for it. Dogfights will end up going down. FY finally ends up falling, but the Chain Frost, now the egg as well. They've got to burst it down, and they will go for it immediately. Now the Omni Slash comes in. The RP as well Last. He set it up for his teammates, although is it enough? They will end up finding Arme. It looks like the Lone Druid as well.
What?
Although FY, he stole the RP, and he'll get 3 of them as well, but there's no follow-up for it. The Lone Druid still making a run for it though. Can he survive? He tries to fear. Apparently it's enough. Now the Frost Shield coming in clutch again on that bear. And the Root as well into Last. He should just end up falling here surely. FY is back in the team fight throughout all this. He does end up getting the final right click onto Last. Now the lift onto Emo as well. The X-Boat coming in. FY, he does steal the boat himself, but he doesn't throw it out in time. In fact, no he does, but it won't connect on anybody. The Lone Druid, he should end up falling, but that Frost Shield again almost saves him, but not quite. And X-Nova ends up losing his own life. But what a team fight we saw, John, but
You don't really need to worry too much.
it looks like both teams just scouting out the Roche pit. They will find Chalice, the boat coming in, though the Yules will save him. And now lift back as well. They want to go after Emo. Oh, FY, he stole the boat again. He will find it, although no, BKB comes out of Emo, but at the very least they could probably just back off. In fact, he misses the X-Torrent combo. With that, Emo, was that a 10-second charge? Yes, it was. Just wasted to try and get out of there. Chalice still feeling pretty comfortable to go in, and now Last, they missed the pounce on him. They're still going after Chalice, so the Yules comes in. Now Dogfight's trapped in the tree line. He will get the overgrowth off, but look at the damage coming out of that LD. The egg comes out, but it doesn't matter. RP is there to try and help out. Egg's still alive throughout all this, but it will finally go down. Doodle now in the middle of all this. RP again. FY stole it, and he gets 2 of them. Where's the damage? There it is. Arme comes in. Boat again coming out. I don't even know from where. It's from Emo, but he's still dead throughout all this. The only man to survive is Doodle, and he just goes back home. Does run past Doodle, but he ignores him for the moment. It looks like he actually wants another one, but the Sinister Gaze was there on the jug. Chain Frost as well, though Doodle may be able to spin his way out. He did end up getting Ollie in the backlines. Now the Root not coming in. RP is there. Omni Slash as well onto 2 of them, and it's a lot of damage, but not quite enough quite yet. Chalice is still alive throughout all that, as well as Somnus. Now the RP FY! He found 3 of them again, and they're going to rip him apart here, John. They've got no way of surviving this. Emo is trying to back out of there, but he is surrounded, and he will go down. What do you want me to say about it, John? It's FY Rubik.
After a performance like that from LGD, you know, IG played as well as they could. I feel like they definitely did try to play around their cooldowns, and for a while they were looking pretty nice despite the rocky laning start.